All right, greetings tonight. You here with Quan. It's brought to you by Madhouse. It's Ella and Nello.
Yes, I go by the name of Quan Dag, Q-U-A to the N, D-A-W-G.
Tell the people what's going on with you. Who is Quan? Who is Quan? Who is Quan Dag?
Well, Quan is just a young youth from Anguilla, raised in the Virgin Islands, and just a youth that got love for the culture, you know, just trying to keep the culture alive, you know, that kind of way.
Yeah. So you're keeping the culture alive. I know you've been doing like soca, calypso.
Basically, yeah.
I guess the Bram kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So what it is make you get into that kind of genre?
Well, honestly, this always been something I always been into because it runs in my family. You know, my father, for those who don't know, my father is Panther from Anguilla, Panther Vibes. And he been doing this thing from before I was born, you know, so from the time I born, that's the first thing I ever see, you know, from a man. And I see my father singing and that's just something that just stick with me, like, I want to do that, you know, so that's how I really get into it.
So, what kind of calypso bands you were listening to growing up?
Well, I grew up on a whole lot, to be honest. You know, I grew up on a jam band with a Daddy Friday. I wasn't around, like I wasn't going to the jam them and thing in them time, but I grew up listening to the you know, when the live CD them come out and thing, I get in the live CD them, you know, from my father. And so I listening to the lives, them jam band, Extortion, Daddy Jones and the Crew, Panther Vibes International as well. And then, you know, I grew up more into the younger guys that came up after Big Shah, Poison,
Okay.
basically everybody. Why I always say Quan is literally a mix of everybody. You know, because I grew up listening to everybody. I grew up taking notes from everybody that doing it, you know?
That's cool. So, what was your first performance act like?
My first performance act, my first time performing was in 2019. That was my first performance.
You had butterflies in your stomach?
What? To this day, I ain't gonna even lie. To this day, I still get butterflies sometimes. You know, even though I've been doing it for a minute now and, you know, I have a little experience, it's still, to be a little nerve-wracking. You know, because you're going in front of people and you're going to express yourself in front of people, that could be a little...
It could be a little intimidating.
Yeah, but nonetheless, once it's something you to do and you genuinely love it, once you get on that stage and you really like, you lay it out, you'll be good, man, you know? But, yeah, man.
So what was your first song that it is you create? That you have put out into the world and
First song I ever put out. I forget what it name, honestly, you know. Hot Girls, I think it's called Hot Girls Anthem. I think that's why her name is Hot Girls Anthem. My very first song,
Yeah?
And honestly, I just started recording music. I did music for 7 years, professionally. I recorded my first song like within my third year of doing it professionally.
So, what it is like, you say your first song was Hot Girls. What's the newest song what it is you got right now?
Well, the latest song I just dropped, it goes by the name of Walk Up Business.
I don't want no gossip in my head, I just come to have a good time. Please keep your melee to yourself, I just come to have a good time. I come to have a good time.
Walk Up.
Yeah, produced by, you know, the awesome Gus Boss, big up yourself.
Gus Boss, big up.
Definitely, you know, that's one of the talented ones we have in the Virgin Islands, one of the talented producers. So Gus, big up yourself. Yeah, that's my first song for the year, and right now we're getting ready to, you know, pour more music. You know, right now we're in the middle of Carnival. We're getting ready to get into Carnival season, and yeah, so the music rolling, the music coming. So stay tuned.
So which part of people can find you?
On social medias, you can find me at quandag_vi. Instagram quandag_vi. TikTok quandag_vi. And Facebook, you can find me and you can find my main page, Quan Carty, or you can find my artist page, which is QUA to the N Quan.
Before we bust off, quick fit check. What your favorite guess is when you gone out? If you're touching the stage, what it is you jocking? Like, I see you got European and everything. Like, yeah.
Me as a person, I could be a little conceited sometimes. I feel like anything I put, I look good. You know, I as a man.
So tell us about your drip hair today, right now.
This is light hair, but this is really light. This is just a simple graphic tee. You know, a little ripped jeans.
I like it.
And you know, the J's, you know, you can't go around with the J's.
For sure.
And this is a local brand from St. Croix. I think it's, I don't want to say the round name. Rugged. I think it's Rugged Youth, if I'm mistaken. So Rugged Youth, big up yourself, you know.
Rugged
you know, we
Youth,
always
big up
gotta represent home.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So, last but not least, my dog, who do you consider in your top 5 right now for calypso bands and so such?
My top 5. Personally,
He's number 1.
oh no, me, yeah. definitely. But you know, besides me,
Who you rating?
I really rate everybody. You know, once you're doing it, I really respect everybody. But right now, who I really either listen to, and you know, I can big them up. Big up Skillful Band from St. Martin.
Skillful band.
Yeah, definitely. Big up YFB. And big up my brother Sha, Big Sha.
Big shot.
Yeah.
Big up, dog.
That's 3, right?
That's 3 right?
That's 3.
2 more.
Boy,
Rough. Nah,
big up my brethren A+, and big up my brethren Thor. Yeah, that's really my top 5 who I consistently listen to, and you know, but I really rate everybody that do this thing, you know,
For
because
sure.
everybody will do something that I like. You know, everybody have something that I like. So big up to everybody that doing it.
Hey, again, big up fucking Quan the dog. Yeah, Quan the dog. Look for my platforms. It's for a quick catch up here tonight. You know what I mean? Cause I just see them and I was like, yeah, my
Sun's still up with me in the day.
Nah, man. Hey, you getting dog just now. Hey, but give thanks, dog.
Yeah, man, you don't know love alone, bro.
Yeah, man,
keep
love
doing what you're
alone.
doing, bro.
Hey, keep
Love.
doing what you're doing,
For
man.
sure.
You keep
For
me
sure.
having a job.
You don't know.